Sup, bitches? Welcome to Strasbourg Steve for again the Steve-O and Chlo show. I'll be joined obviously by Chloe. Let me get my fucking panel set up. Oh my god, Chloe obviously here and Andy.
Big up, everyone.
Big up, guys. How are you guys?
Everybody.
Good. Feel like I just talked to you guys because I really good, but
I have no idea who you are. Actually.
yeah, I don't either. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is the Steve and Chlo show, and how nice. First of two previews to come events because we got y'all in the Carabao Cup in December, but tomorrow it's it's at St. James's Park Premier League clash. It should be a good one. It should be a good one. International break. Chloe has a crazy theory, so I'm gonna just let you take it, Chloe.
What about the theory that I said about 2 minutes ago?
That you think what you think's gonna happen in the game?
Oh yeah, so I think it's gonna be 1-1. That's my normal boring prediction. Or I think it's gonna be 3-0 Newcastle because you're due a good win. You've been doing well at the start of the season. You were getting like 3 and 4-0 games, and you've not had one in a while. So I'm a bit scared that you're going to take that out on Chelsea, who don't do well after international breaks.
Okay, break that down, Andy. What do you think? Yeah, exactly. That's everyone's reaction. Everyone's reaction to it, but
I hope Chelsea supporters correct in the prediction. If I'm honest, yeah, that would be nice. 3-0. Yeah, I'll take that all day.
What do you think? Okay, so outside of the fact that Chelsea don't do well international break, the first game back. How could that happen conceivably?
We start quickly.
Yeah.
I just think we lose our momentum. That this international break has come at probably the worst time for us.
That's another one. You could have a momentum switch because it feels like with Chelsea this season, the
only thing that's given me hope is the fact that we've been doing well. Like our performance against Man City, we showed resilience. I just hope we can carry on with it.
Been showing some consistency, haven't you? At least in a performance.
Yeah.
Granted, I'll be honest, against Spurs, even when they went down to 9 men, there was a 15-minute period where Chelsea were awful. They were just looking for the one pass.
Yeah, no, when we went 1-0 down, I was ready to turn that game off.
Not
only did we go 1-0 down, but we were shocking. It was like, oh no, please.
But you got to think, one thing Poch really hasn't had is a lot of players on a regular basis to work with to improve, because every time he starts getting any momentum, more players are getting injured. Mm-hmm. He's had a couple of weeks with them now, majority of the squad, not all of them, but he's going to he's getting his ideas across to them. And honestly, Reece James is back. He makes such a difference to us, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not just defensively, but in attacking areas. And if Sterling and him are on the same side of the pitch, which are going to cause problems. If we don't, we've got to give them something to think about going the other way. Like we were talking about PSG, Dembele and Mbappe. If you give them something to think about going the other way, then you can minimise the threat. But it's going to be hard for us. I do suspect that we're going to be scraping the barrel a little bit, picking the team tomorrow. Lewis Miley will start, I think. So
I want to pin this comment here. Makes me laugh. I saw a comparison from the Premier League the other day. It was how the league would look based on home record and how the league would look based on away record. And our away record, we would be 4th in the league.
Third.
Whereas with our home record, we would be like 14th or something.
Right, okay, interesting.
That's the only reason. But our away record at Newcastle is horrible. We have lost. I think I heard it on one of Lewis's streams. We have lost to Liverpool and Arsenal the most away, but then you're second.
Yeah, let me pull up those 13 losses or something.
I'll tell you when that was about as well, in the Mourinho period. Mourinho had never won a competitive Premier League game at St James's while he was at Chelsea. Crazy. When you think of how successful he was.
Yeah. Let me pull up those. Thank you for reminding me, Chloe, because those match facts are those are wild. Let me see, pull that up, and then big up everybody in the comments, by the way. Wolf Fang, Warrior J, my guys. But yeah, here are the match facts. We'll zoom in a little bit on it. Newcastle have avoided defeat in both the Premier League meetings with Chelsea last year, the 1-0 win and the 1-1 draw. Having lost 7 of the previous 8 against the Blues. They last had a longer unbeaten run against them between April of 94 and September of 95. 2 wins, 2 draws. So that's interesting. Chelsea have lost 13 Premier League away games. This is the one you're on about. Chelsea have lost 13 Premier League away games against Newcastle, with the other 9 wins and 6 draws. Only losing more at Arsenal and Liverpool in the competition with 15. So
one of my first ever games, St James's, was against Chelsea at Idaho Johnson Hasselbank or Ripple part that day.
So that's another thing that does give me hope, though, is that last season we lost 1-0 at yours with a shit manager and a shit team, and you were better. Arguably, you were doing better last season. So the fact that we're doing better, and we've got a better manager and better players, and you're a bit iffy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
We should, I think, realistically, we should be winning. I just know what Chelsea are like.
True. That could be. Chelsea have one more. However, Chelsea have one more Premier League points against teams starting the day above them in the table this season. 8, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss than they did in the entirety of last season. 5. No wins, 5 draws, 11 losses. So that's teams where Chelsea are below a team in the table going into the game.
We were discussing earlier, Steve. I think the first goal is absolutely vital tomorrow, because if we get it too early, it's going to be a long day, and we haven't got a great deal of help off the bench to change the game if we're chasing it. So if Chelsea score early, it might be a long day for us.
That match that I don't like.
The what?
Newcastle United have won their last 4 home Premier League matches without conceding a single goal.
Magpies haven't won 5 top-flight home games in a row without conceding since February of 1907.
Wow.
So we
there's some encouragement for them tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't
done
it.
History.
Yeah, we haven't.
We only ever end teams' good streaks, not bad ones. We're here to give you a good record. But we're here to give you that record, not us
breaking a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Chelsea have net exactly 4 goals in 3 of the last 5 Premier League games. 4-1 Burnley, 4-1 Spurs, 4-4 Man City.
12 goals in 3 matches. What is this? Is this Chelsea?
I know, right? Yeah. Having not scored 4 times.
We're feasting.
You can also read that a different way, and you can say they've conceded 6 in the last 3 as well.
We're not looking at that, all right?
It's true.
Well, that is something I've noticed about Chelsea, though. We're either really good defensively and can't score, or we score goals and we do shit defensively. We never seem to have a stable team.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, to be honest.
It's shocking when you think about it, though, Chloe. All the money that's been spent in the last 18 months, and the 3 most important positions on the pitch are goalkeeper, defence, and a striker. Have you really solved the goalkeeping issue? I don't think you have.
Oh, and I think we're talking to someone who stands Kepa. So.
Yeah, and then Thiago. If you have all of your centre halves fit, eventually you're going to get one that's a partnership that works. But at the moment, in my opinion, are still a little bit. I don't know whether it's just that they haven't got a partnership going or what it is.
For me, it's like, we spent all this money. Right, we shouldn't have spent how much we spent on Enzo. We shouldn't have spent how much we spent on Caicedo. We've overpaid for players. And this is like kind of where my debate with Conor Gallagher comes in. Like, I think Gallagher's worth 60 million. And then people will be like, yeah, but he's nowhere near as good as what Enzo is, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but technically we should have probably only paid like 80 million for Enzo. So that's only a 20 million difference. Like, that's why when people shit on Enzo, I'm a bit like, yeah, but you're thinking about his price tag too much. Rate him at how much we actually should have paid. I reckon he is only 20 million pounds better than Gallagher.
I don't even think he's worth 80 million.
I think, you got him from Benfica because of convenience for you guys and lack of convenience for Benfica. That's what it was. You had to pay. It would be the same. It would be the same for any transfer where a player is there for 6 months and you already want to buy him from abroad, especially Benfica. Benfica get top dollar for their players consistently.
Oh, that Rui cost the whole bloody Enzo saga in January. Oh my God.
That was, yeah, exactly.
I remember because I've got Flight Radar on my phone, so I tracked his plane all the way from Portugal to London. It felt like I was actually on the flight.
True. Let's just not give Palmer a pen near the
Is
end
he
of
a
the game.
Newcastle fan? I'm assuming.
Kizzo, yeah.
I was going to say because he was a Chelsea fan, that'd make no sense.
Yeah. No, Palmer's been super. He's one of your key players.
That's
right?
all I want from him now is an open play goal.
Yeah, but even in the even in that aspect, Chloe, it's like he's still contributing in open play. Maybe not goals, but like a lot of the play runs through him. He is a super confident.
You've got to admire his character. I mean, anyone could have just sat there and went, okay, I'm quite happy to be a bit part player at Man City and improve on a basis where it's going to take us longer to, get my goal record going. And England's side, he's went to Chelsea to be counted on. Do you know what I mean? He probably didn't even think he was going to be in the starting lineup this quickly. And, then step up again, take a penalty against his former side. Hats off to him. I think a lot of people questioning his decision to go to Chelsea, and I think he's made a very good decision.
It's quite funny how like our best performers this season, one we already was homegrown in Gallagher, and then we paid, how much was it for Cole Palmer? Like 35 million?
Something like that.
He's
been worth every penny.
Exactly. He's just proof you don't need to be splashing out the cash.
Yeah.
To build a good team. This is why I'm so against like signing Osimhen.
Really?
Because Napoli are going to want like 150 million euros, right? I don't know. I don't trust getting Osimhen.
Tell you what, if Enzo's worth that money, Osimhen's worth every penny of that fee. If you keep him fit.
League, I just don't think he's going to do as. I don't know. I just get
scared.
I get scared about Chelsea signing any striker, to be fair.
You've had a problem with strikers ever since Diego Costa.
Since Costa.
Osimhen can bring you what Diego Costa did and then some. That guy, that Osimhen for me, yeah, whoever gets him, they get
150 million.
Yeah, that's what he's worth.
This transfer is just broken, man.
Oh, of course it is, but we're in the game. You're playing it. You got to pay that money.
Guarantee if he signs, there's going to be defenders in the Premier League. He is a formidable forward to play against. And you watch him in Italy, and we've got to remember the Italian league is based on being solid at the back and defensively sound, and he just rips them one on one. He's powerful. He's fast. He's brilliant in the air. I think he'd do brilliant for us.
And also, it's different from because Chloe, you bring up the Serie A thing. I don't agree with that because, like with Lukaku, he was playing well at Inter in a certain system with a certain strike partner, not in a 4-3-3 or no, you played 3-4-2-1 with Lukaku. He needs a guy on the counter that he can work with, like Lautaro Martinez, right? That's just where he's at, Lukaku. With Osimhen, he's doing it alone, not alone, up top with Kvaratskhelia, Politano on the right, or Raspadori or Lindstrom or whoever. He's still banging in. I mean, it's for me, Osimhen has everything. Like attribute wise, it's like he's terrifying. Bro.
Ticks every box, except from injury prone slightly.
Yeah.
No, that's just the whole team. You'll fit right in at Chelsea then.
He's like a hybrid of Drogba and Aubameyang in his prime.
I need to watch him more.
Oh, Osimhen! Oh my God.
Yeah. You wouldn't want him to run into you full tilt. That's definitely one thing.
That's what he does. That's the thing for me, Andy. That's why he's such a factor, because even if he isn't scoring in that moment or that game, he's literally fucking bulldozing center backs. Anyone in the box, and if the ball's there, he's gonna kick your teeth in for that ball. Like he wears you down.
If Chelsea can build a side which financially they're capable of doing, he could be in the same argument as Haaland for the best striker in the Premier League.
Well, I was just about to say, would you give Haaland a run for his?
Yeah, he would. Yeah. In my opinion, he ticks more boxes for me.
Think about it. Isak was not doing what he is doing at Newcastle, injuries aside. That Isak was not doing that at Real Sociedad. He was very good at Sociedad, but he isn't doing what Osimhen was doing in Serie A. And he has that kind of physique. He has that kind of, I think Osimhen on the ball isn't like a dribbler or whoever on the ball that like a Isak is, but like the height, physicality, the aerial ability, check. Like so,
both feet as well. Scores for both feet.
some beautiful goals, and with his head.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, Chloe, I hope you never see it over weekend, but I think he's a long term. He'd be I think in time Isak will end up being a striker, but I'd love to see someone like Diaby on the right hand side, Isak on the left, and Osman down the front of it.
You might beat us tomorrow on the pitch, but you'll never beat Chelsea in a transfer.
That's fucking terrible.
We'll see.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, you and your Saudi money.
We managed to get through on Arsenal when we're in the bottom three, so we're doing something right.
Chloe, what do you think of that? Because I was talking to you about the whole Premier League vote, and you were kind of on my side of things. Like, you weren't sure why people were freaking out, because I was like, bro, everybody has feeder clubs in the Prem. A lot of teams.
But I did notice that the teams that voted against it, voted for allowing us to like loan out players to our feeder clubs were the teams that have feeder clubs. So I was a bit like,
Which is stupid, because that's a spite thing. That's a spite thing. That's
no. Teams that have feeder clubs and are loaning out their players are the ones voting for allowing it. That's what I'm saying. So that's not out of spite. That's like,
the Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool, us, Man United,
Chelsea.
Obviously, you've got Forest, who I think Olympiacos, and other clubs I think as well.
Bournemouth have Lorient in Liga, and you know they brought in Awatara. They brought in someone else.
The other one, West Ham.
This is completely irrelevant. Have I missed something? Apparently, Poch is suspended. He's on 3 yellows.
What? I didn't see that. That might be a good thing, though. You never know.
I thought you needed 5.
3 is a coach, isn't it?
Oh, great. So that means he won't even be on the sidelines tomorrow.
Where'd you see that?
My friend just messaged me now.
I've not seen it, though.
Yeah, managers only need 3. He got a card after Man City match, apparently.
I'm not seeing anything. That don't mean it's true. I would just assume it's huge news. Nah, he's not suspended or anything.
Who's the assistant for Chelsea?
Oh, the assistant. That's who got the yellow.
No, it's
Poch.
Warrior. No, it was Poch.
I'm not seeing anything on it.
It's just now coming up on Twitter. Hold on, let me have a look.
Ask your friend if he's got the source, so to speak.
Oh, CFC Daily's posted it. Hold on.
Yeah, let me see. Hold up. I'll check that out. I mean, how much?
Oh, yeah. Pochettino will serve a touchline ban tomorrow after 3 yellow cards. I'm going to pay for a dinner. I am going to pay
the Guardian.
I get suspended now because I cannot run like Jackson was made to do. I prefer to pay. I am taking the players and staff. It will be a lot of what? Oh, great.
Why is this not bigger news? Because in the Guardian it says on a more immediate note, the Argentinian will serve a touchline ban when Chelsea visit Newcastle on Saturday afternoon. His 3rd booking of the season.
Oh no, Warrior! It's literally just come out now.
He would apologize. He picked up the yellow card in the 4-4 draw this month and revealed he would apologize to his squad by taking them for a barbecue dinner.
Picking the wrong time of year for a barbecue, isn't he?
Yeah, true. Well, you can always have a barbecue in the US, but UK, yeah, maybe not so much. But
not beyond one in the Northeast in November, like.
Man, I don't know how nobody picked up on that he'd be suspended. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's weird. I just thought that'd be bigger news than it was. I mean, Andy, do you think that has a big effect or what? I don't know.
Depending on game, maybe. If, like I say, if we go ahead early and Chelsea are rattled a little bit, I think that's probably been one of their weaknesses this season when they've gone behind. Obviously, there's exceptions. They went behind, I think, against Man City and came back, but that was a bit of a wild game, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But they haven't had the balance to the side until Reece James come back. Like I said, at Gusto, I don't rate him at all.
Oh,
I think tidy football. I just don't think he's a right back.
What do you think he could play?
He can't, right? No, I get he doesn't drive forward as well as what Reece James does, but he definitely covered the defense well enough for us.
He's steady.
Not that one mistake against Arsenal. Was it Arsenal?
Sure.
What was the mistake?
Oh, I hate to have a mistake against.
Just doesn't scream to me a top 4 right back. Top, and that's what Chelsea are doing.
Back up to Reece James, though. Yeah.
No, it's not like it. Normally, if you want to back up, you want it to be. If you're not going to change the system, you want him to be at least be able to do some of the things that the first choice does, and he doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. He's a little bit more.
No, we've actually conceded more goals, I swear, since Reece James has been back.
Yeah, you have, but you scored a lot more. Yeah.
Yes, but I don't think. No, I think Gusto's done well.
I rate Gusto.
He had big boots to fill, and he filled them.
That's true. Yeah, he does. Obviously, James. Yeah, Gusto's more of a defense. That's it. Which will help in some instances. That will. And because of how injury-prone Reece James is, I think he'll grow. Andy, you gotta keep in mind he's 20, so he could still.
Didn't realize he was 20, like.
Yeah, he's 20. He's 20.
He's young.
He got his first start for Lyon at 17, I think. So he's been playing first team football for Lyon for about.
I really rate Gusto. I like
him. Again, it's first season in the Premier League, young lad. You know what I mean? He might come 2 years' time. He might be one of the best right backs in the league. We don't know.
So you've just gone from saying you don't rate him to saying...
No, I don't think it's a top 4 right back. I don't think he's a top 4. Not yet.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. He's not up there right now, but he, like Steve said, he's young.
He'll come.
How much did he sign for?
25.
Oh, I thought it was like 45 million.
It's not too bad. I mean, 25 million and getting a basic.
I thought it was more than that.
We paid a lot for fucking what's his name, Lewis Hall, and he hasn't looked amazing.
Like 40 million. Well done.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
I was surprised that. I mean, I'm not surprised that we got Lewis Hall, but that's a hell of a big fee for a young player.
Well, us signing Lewis Hall broke freaking Pies. I think it was Pies. It was like, fuck Chelsea.
Yeah, a bunch of Chelsea accounts were like, this isn't Chelsea's a Cobham kid. It's like the kid's a fucking Newcastle fan.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
The next one that we need to do that is Saka. His dad sport Newcastle.
Ooh. Yo, we could break. Yeah, that would be sick.
How much did we sign Gusto for? Hold on.
I'm looking it up. You signed Gusto for.
I've just typed in Gusto.
$36 million.
So 30 million quid.
Yeah, that's not
going rate, isn't it? It's going rate. I'd rather spend 30 on him and 120 on Enzo. That's definitely.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Chloe, what do you think? Oh yeah, combined 11. That's what we were gonna do.
Oh, I saw someone's predicted lineup for tomorrow for Chelsea, and I'm worried.
Okay. What are you?
If we line up with how they want to line up.
What?
They put Gallagher in the pivot with Enzo because they're going to rest Caicedo, and then they've put.
Why would they rest Caicedo?
They've put Palmer in the 10, Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right, Jackson up top.
Mudryk with the pace, yeah, but like he's too spotty.
I don't think he's gonna. I think Caicedo and Enzo will be fine to play.
Yeah, Caicedo
take them off. Like take one of them off at like 70 minutes, depending on the score.
Strange decision in it when you say that, Chloe, because the one place where Newcastle's really weak at the minute is forward and midfield. So take advantage of the fact that we're likely to be starting a teenager in midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. No,
Ben's saying statement win tomorrow 0-4. I'd love that.
I mean, that would be. You guys have scored 4 against Spurs and Man City. Could you do that at St. James's Park? I mean, I wouldn't.
Not record at Newcastle. Record at Spurs' new ground hasn't been the best, and we managed. Yeah, but that was against 9 men. Actually, never mind.
True.
In no defense.
That game absolutely broke me because Tottenham, I hate them more than any team in the world. I just that game whenever we score. Oh no, VAR. They score a goal. VAR. Oh, penalty. VAR. Oh my god, that game just. I needed oxygen on standby for that game.
The first 20 minutes was just constant check, wasn't it? It was just.
I remember we hadn't scored, and I said to my friend, "You watch. As soon as I leave the room, we'll score a goal," and we did. I'm a jinx.
Lewis. Yeah, my lead's 18.
18.
My lead's 18.
18. I think he was 17 pre-season when he just turned 18.
Yeah. Yeah, he made his debut for us at 17 last season.
He's just won the Jackie Milburn Award as well for best young player in the Northeast.
Yeah, and we need that. We need that because we've produced crazy talent, like back in the day, especially. I mean, fucking hell.
Combined 11.
So, yeah.
The problem that we had is a lot of the young talent, when there was a lot of talent coming through, got scattered because Keegan abolished the academy when he took over. There was like Darren Huckabee, there was some good players left.
Yeah, so that's good to see. I think Miley will be a good player for us. He could, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's his physical attributes at such a young age that impressed me. You know, some people have got the size, but they don't know how to use it properly. So once he fills out.
True.
Do you mind going to the gutter there again, Chloe?
Size.
Come on. That was a tap-in.
That was a tap-in, to be fair. Let's do combined 11 then.
Yes, the goalkeeper, we're recalling Kepa, and he's going in there.
This is where we'll have a 20 million debate to get Reece James in for Chloe instead of Trippier, isn't it, at right back?
Oh, no, because I don't actually rate Reece James as highly as a lot of people. I've been given abuse on Twitter for my takes on Reece James.
We agree in Pope and goal over Sanchez?
Gotta be.
Yeah, and reluctantly.
Fair enough. Yeah, right back.
If I super chat £10, can we recall Kepa?
Bro, I don't have super chat.
I wish I could see the chat when I'm on here, but I can't.
You and Kappa, Chloe, Jesus Christ. He's 18. Yeah, chat, let me know. Bettinelli in goal.
Nah. Let's go even worse. What's his name?
Pope. What are we doing for right back though? James or Trippier?
It's got to be Trippier.
Are we basing it on this season's form?
Well, if we were basing it on last season's form, it would be Trippier.
Because Reece James has barely played.
The last 12 months, I would say Trippier has been the most consistent.
Trippier, because Reece James has been injured for about 8 of them 12 months. Or Gusto. Actually, yeah, no, Gusto.
My mate, I.
So.
It's got to be Trippier.
Yeah, I'm going. It's objectively Trippier. I like Gusto, but like Trippier, yeah. Yeah, I'm going Trippier. I am going Trippier. You guys get the center backs, though, I think. Because Botman's injured, so I can't throw him in there. Cher's been awesome.
Yeah, which centre backs? Because Disasi's done well. Thiago Silva's done well. The one time Benoit
Thiago Silva, I'm not so sure about that one.
All right, we'll go Disasi.
Yeah, I would say Disasi.
I think we've got to get Shaw in there as well, because I think Shaw was probably arguably better than Botman last season.
Also, for left back, am I going to include Colwill or like Cucurella? Because
well, Dan Burns injured, so yeah, you get Cucurella. Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting the left back spot. Yeah.
I like Livramento, but Cucurella.
But do we, because Colwell's played there more though, so do we put Colwill there, or do we?
No, because Colwell's been trash this year. Let's just keep it a stat.
Worse job, but.
Colwell's been trash this year. Let's just be honest. He's a young kid. He's gonna learn.
He's gonna be a top player, I think, in time.
Yeah, but not as a left back, not as a fucking left back.
Todd Bowley went to.
If you try and get Enzo in this midfield, I'm off.
Bought us back a centre back. Wait, who have we put in centre backs?
Disasi.
Wait, is your player a right centre back?
Wait, hold on. Huh?
We've got Disasi's a right centre back.
I mean, I'm just picking the two best.
Stick Shaw on the left side. You know, he's that confident. He's not fussed.
True.
I'm just being anal about it.
I can't undo this. The fuck? Oh, well, it's stuck there. I don't know why I can't change it, but whatever. Okay, midfield.
Caicedo. He's been one of our best players this season, I think.
Yeah, Caicedo has been good. I can't lie. You got Caicedo would start for us in front of Longstaff.
Oh, Benz, don't worry. I'll be rooting for Galadog in that 10
It's
position.
not
Well,
great.
if we're going to go off goals and assists, Longstaff would be ahead of him, though, wouldn't he?
Oh, no! He's
Would he
been our
not?
best, apart from Palmer, Gallagher's been our best player this season without goals and assists.
I'm just being up for the sake of it, if I'm honest
It's
on
not
that
even
one.
an argument. Gallagher is in the top
Well,
of all the
Gallagher-
fucking leagues in Europe.
Gallagher-
Most interceptions, most tackles, won most. Yeah, no. Gallagher's got to go in that number 7.
I'll give you Gallagher. Definitely give you Gallagher.
Thank you.
Joe Willock, no, because he's no.
Bruno's got to get in there.
Yeah, Bruno Caicedo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably
Well,
as
actually,
fair
I've
as it
got
gets.
Gallagher in there.
It's either Bruno or Joe Ellington.
Just a shame if someone hadn't been putting bets on, we're probably having Sandro in there as well.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
He probably would have had a bet on it anyways.
Yeah, probably. And then Caicedo. Definitely. Like that was yeah. All right, left wing. That's got to be
Gordon's got to be in.
Sterling as well.
I'd have Sterling on the right. Just to fit Gordon in, personally.
Sterling over Almiron. Yeah. Sterling. Raheem Sterling.
And then it comes down to, are you having Wilson or Isak?
Well, we can't. Well, because it's an injury. We're doing the squad tomorrow. So Wilson won't make bench.
Isak apparently making the bench.
Once it's done.
What?
Can you screenshot this combined 11 once you've done it?
Oh shit, Cole Palmer actually could. Yo.
Cole Palmer,
If Isak's fit for the bench, is he clap? That's the problem. We don't know if he's fit for the bench, do we?
Yeah.
If he's fit, then he gets in.
Sterling's been mostly playing on the left this season as well, though.
Gordon
And I do prefer Sterling on the left over the right.
Scored his best goal from the right, though, didn't he, at the start of the season? Brilliant goal.
Yeah, the one goal.
I just got him
the one goal from the right.
I know. Just putting him there so we can get Gordon, I think.
God.
I mean, I would say put Sterling on the left and then Palmer on the right, but that just sounds like I'm being biased for Chelsea.
Just a little bit, maybe.
Anthony Gordon has been good for you. Can't lie.
Yeah. No, but and then Isak.
But then I would say Palmer's been better than Sterling, so you could just take Sterling out and put Palmer there.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Yeah. Actually,
I think the Chaps probably could be the ones that decide the striker, aren't they? Due to the circumstances.
What the fuck? Why can't I get rid of fucking Sterling? Jesus Christ.
That's what Pep said as well, I think.
Oh, wait, yeah, remove
No, I
Sterling.
don't, because I have my opinions on Sterling. I had a massive rant about him to Steve. I've already ranted to you. I've ranted about it.
Go for it. You think that? Yeah, I remember what you said. You said something along the lines of, he's what's it called? He plays good for one game and then
it graces him like 3 more starts.
Yeah.
Where he's shit, and then you'll have one game again where he scores like 2 goals, and then you'll do shit again. He's so inconsistent, and you don't expect that from a top player who's played at Man City for God knows how many years.
It was just typical, though, that the goal he scored against Man City was a typical Man City Sterling goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's true.
I love the fact that both him and Palmer scored. Oh, the Palmer stepping up for that penalty. That guy has some balls.
Yeah, no, Palmer's gonna be an awesome player for you guys.
When I watched him against Blackburn in real life, I was literally like off my seat. He was so good to watch.
Yeah, no,
so you can tell he was like raised in Man City.
We've got England are stacked with attacking midfielders on there. Let's be honest. I mean, we're not even taking into consideration Jared Bowen, Sancho if he ever gets fit again, and then you've got Saka. It's Sterling, Grealish. There's so Rashford. There's so many options.
Yeah, Harry Kane,
Gordon,
Watkins. Fucking, you could have it's arguably on the quality of France.
Did Harry Kane even play in this international break?
Yeah.
Did he?
Of course he did.
Gordon the first game.
Oh god, that just shows how much I've not kept up with it.
Yeah. You know what? Looking at this combined 11 off form and who's available, I think this is pretty fair.
Wait, how many Chelsea players did I get into it?
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
Are we agreed that if Dan Burn was fit, he would be in ahead of Cucurella?
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm being serious, me.
Arguably, Cucurella cooked at right back as well for like 2 or 3 games. Like when I saw him start at right back against Brighton in that cup game, oh my god, I was like, what the fuck is Poch doing now? But then he actually did really well.
Yeah.
And again, against Blackburn, I know it's Blackburn, but he did really well there. Like he was playing right in front of me because where I was sat where like a left back primarily plays. And he's really good to watch. And
he definitely improved Chelsea going forward.
Dortmund as well. Arguably, Cucurella's best performance last season was that Dortmund match, and he was really good then as well. Like we're starting to see the price we paid for him now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When Cucurella, I think he was linked with some moves away from Chelsea, like a loan or whatever. I think there was a rumor about him going to Newcastle. Whether it was true or not, I don't know. But yeah, I said on Lewis's channel, I was like, "Yo, I would say Cucurella on loan." Absolutely. Like,
I'm glad we didn't now because my god, we'd be screwed.
I just thought like, okay, yeah, he was pretty bad for the most part, but like there is a player in there. He's still young. I was like, I like Cucurella, man. You just have.
He's only going to get better defensively as he gets older.
Yeah.
If Chilwell wasn't injured, I could see him being sold in January.
You should, because he's just not. He's just not as good as.
I beg if he comes back and he starts at left wing again, I'm actually gonna commit.
That's the thing. Like, why the fuck would anyone play him as a winger? What attribute does he have to be a winger?
Well, apparently he's our fastest player, so there's that. Apparently
he's got a canny left foot on him, and he gets up and down. I think that's. If you look at Poch's side when he was successful at Tottenham, the wing backs were a massive part of his game. Danny Rose and Kyle Walker and Trippier.
Could be, yeah.
No, because we wouldn't have 5 months of Colwell at left back, Benz. We'd have Cucurella.
If Cucurella gets injured or suspended, then
but Colwell at left back is still better than Chilwell.
Nah. Well, it's too.
I like Chilwell when he's fit. I do. I like him.
I do like Chilwell somewhat. I don't know. He's just not who he used to be ever since that injury in 2021.
Yeah. That's what it is, because he relies so much on stuff. For me, Andy, Chilwell gives the ball. Like I've seen a lot of Chelsea games this year where it's like Chilwell, he's way too casual and slow when he receives the ball and someone's pressing him. He'll just give it away.
He's on the ball a lot.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
He does play high risk, low percentage passes as well, though. So I get what you're saying. He does give the ball away. I mean, a lot of it could be match fitness as well, because a lot of the time they've been desperate when he's just coming back from injury, and sometimes they probably do rush him a little bit, and he's not quite up to speed.
Like, he hasn't been a consistent performer at Chelsea. We're coming up on like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
That is concerning, and he's already 26. I'm not saying he's like done or anything. I
was thinking he was getting on to 30, and I'm surprised he's that young. I thought he was a bit older.
Yeah. Actually, I was going to say, he's good. He normally scores against Leicester, but they're not even in the league, so I don't even need him for that anymore.
That'll be handy when you get relegated, isn't it?
But Leicester look like they're coming back up.
True.
Yeah, 15 out of 16 games or something they've won.
Technically, I should be a Leicester fan.
Yeah, Leicester have been awesome under Enzo Maresca. Awesome.
City.
Maverdini's been a good signing for them.
Mavidi, yes. Yeah, I liked him at Montpellier. He was one of
Yeah.
the English kids that I was like, oh, yeah, I like him.
Again, another winger that potentially you could be looking at in England in a few years.
I've actually got the opportunity to go to a few Leicester games because my friend who's got a season ticket's broken his leg.
Oh,
So he's like, yeah, you can go and use my season ticket if you want. So I might actually take up that opportunity. I just need to get a ticket for Archer as well.
yeah.
Yeah, why not? If you kind of get to the Chelsea game, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like I just wish that what's his bloody name? I can never pronounce his name. The Chelsea player that's on loan there,
Casadei. Cesar
Yeah.
Casadei, the young Italian kid.
I just wish he played more because then I'd be more more appealing to go and watch.
They got a strong midfield. Leicester. They got a really good team overall. But yeah.
Where are Chelsea in the league at the minute?
10th.
7th to 8th or something. Oh, right, okay.
No, I like
Varga.
I like Varga.
We're 10th, and if we beat you, Man United, and Brighton, and results say you lose, Man United lose, and because funny enough, you're the 3 teams above us, we could go 6th.
Yeah,
So,
let me pull up the table.
I was going to say, theoretically, I don't think there's a huge amount of points in between them really. The thing that gets me is Man United's been so bad this season. They're still above us in the league. It's so.
That's why, Andy. That's why when I say the Premier League is overrated, even just slightly, that's the problem because you have fucking Man United in 6th.
You know what's making me laugh is the fact that I predicted Aston Villa to finish 4th this season, and everyone was like gasping at that, like, look where they are.
Yeah,
Well,
I think I did as well, didn't I, Steve? I think I done my top 4.
I think you did.
I just need Tottenham to do Tottenham things, and then Aston Villa get that 4th spot.
Yeah, I think we might need them to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think top 4 for us this season is going to be a lot more difficult than.
Do you know what's pissing me off is the fact that Tottenham have lost those 2 games, and then they've got them 3 wins there. Go away.
I mean, you had too many teams last season underperforming for them to underperform at that degree again the following season. And then you got West Ham can beat anybody on the day. Brighton have proved that they can beat anybody on any given day, and so can Villa. I mean, I think the game of the weekend, Villa against who's Villa playing again? Spurs. That'll be. It could be a really, really good game. That.
Well, West Ham have lost their form a bit, haven't they?
Yeah, 3 losses out of 5. Yeah, West Ham will dip a little bit. They'll do all right in Europe again, though. They're a cup team. They're a good cup team. Like, that's their identity.
Yeah, our form, if you look at our last 5 matches, we have literally, you've lost 1, we've lost 1, we've won 2, you've won 2, we've drawn 2, you've drawn 2.
Yeah.
Just not
Matt, I think Brighton was saying that people were saying Brighton were having a bit of a bad run. When you look at that, they've only lost 3 games all season. Yes, they've drawn a few, but
they're in bad form in the Prem. They're in bad form. They haven't won a game in the Prem in 2 months. Draw versus.
Just shows you how well the form was
they
before.
play next weekend. Fucking Chelsea at home. You just know we're giving them 3 points.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Great.
Brighton. Yeah, they drew with Sheffield United. Drew with Everton. Drew with Fulham. Lost to Man City. That's expected. Drew with Liverpool. Oh yeah, the last time 6-1 loss. The last time they won a game in the Prem was September.
I swear to
beat
God,
us, didn't
they beat us at home. They're going to beat us at home. They are.
Oh. Didn't they give us a spanking at the start of the season, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. That was.
They beat us at home last season, and I think. Oh, it was last season, but it was Graham Potter's first time back, and we lost 4-1, but we scored 3 goals. How do I explain to Archer that we lost that game 4-1, but we scored 3 of the goals?
Don't know. That's your problem. That's all I have to say. That's a you problem. Because I have no idea. That's what it is.
I remember Reece James scoring an absolute worldie of an own goal against Aston Villa 2 seasons ago. He scored a header from almost outside the box.
I remember.
In fact, I think it was outside the box. Can't remember now. With his back to the goal and everything.
God damn. But yeah, so yeah, in the standings, we're fucking
Chalobah disaster class. Oh, I like Chalobah.
We're only 4 points ahead of you.
It's tight, isn't it?
Yeah, But with a win, we could overtake Man United, and Chelsea would still be
If we beat Brighton, you and Man United, look where would that put us?
29. Yeah, that would be top if nobody played. But yeah, that'd be.
Tell you what, that Tottenham West Ham, Tottenham Villa, best week in 04 really is for a draw. Yeah. We don't want either of them really win and do it.
I think Villa are gonna win, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd go Villa as well.
Games that will put us on 25 points.
Do you guys see De Zerbi possibly taking over at Man City once Pep decides that he's done at Man City?
No.
Not for me.
He had his little purple patch, and now he's gone a bit.
But that's Brighton. That's what it is. It's Brighton.
Yeah, but are they losing or drawing because of him or because of the players?
Probably. They didn't exactly go mad in the transfer market, did they? Considering the money they brought in.
They brought in some good players. They got like a lot of players.
They got a lot of money from a certain team.
They got in some good players. It just hasn't clicked
yet.
They're
about selling Evan Ferguson, are they not? They want like 100-odd million for him as well.
Yeah, and they could get it for him, to be honest.
Yeah, but this is what's pissing me off about this bloody transfer saga. Is half of these players have done fuck all to warrant that. Like, I actually do blame Chelsea somewhat for these high prices. Like, clubs have gone and seen how much we're willing to pay for these players, and now they're like, "Yeah, he's scored 2 goals. That's it. 100 million, please." Fuck off.
But you know who would be the first team that we're going to offer over 100 million for him, don't you?
Yeah, you pay for potential. You pay for potential. That's what it is.
No, but I don't want to be paying for potential. Not that much. I want to be paying for a player that's going to do things for us now, not in the future.
That's why I have a scouting.
I think it's part of the reason why we've been struggling is because we've not got enough experience or enough players that are good now. We're paying for players that are going to be good in a few years' time, which I guess the new build at Chelsea, but I don't really believe in it that much.
Jackson's potentially going to be a very good striker in a few years, but like you say, you need it now. You want him as a backup at the minute, don't you?
Yeah, but last season, we were crying out for a striker to do something for us now. So why the fuck did we go and pay for a player that's going to be good in a few seasons' time?
Talk a gamble.
A striker that's going to do something now.
Yeah. Well, who would you bring in if it's not Osimhen, Chloe?
Tony. So
that makes sense because Tony is fucking. Oh my god,
he's got the experience we need as well. Like that's another thing I've been crying out for is experience. Posh even said himself he wants experience.
Yeah, he's the real deal.
And then we didn't deliver it. Oh, we didn't buy James Maddison because he's 1 year over the 25-year-old threshold. Fucking shit that we've got.
As much as I agree he's a better striker on what you've got, I really didn't think he'd take it to the next level.
Would he take an Arsenal?
No.
Would he take I don't know, Man United? They need a striker.
Maybe if you change your system a little bit. You've got to look at the way Brentford play when he's in the side. They get Mbembo and Wissa around him, they play into him and they work off the second ball and they build the attacks from that. You don't see very many top teams play that way now. You have to be able to lead the line and hold the ball up, take a player on your. His hold-up play is brilliant. Don't get us wrong. He's brilliant in the box, but I think deeper in the pitch, that's where you'll lose a little bit having Tony.
Yeah, he's not like a track back kind of guy, but like sometimes if you have a system that can accommodate for it, then because you have a Gallagher can do the work of 2 players if he keeps up this form.
Keep your hands off Gallagher.
I don't want Gallagher.
He's not for sale according to me.
That's fine. That's fine because Gallagher is a player where I can find a Ligue 2 player for $5 million with fucking 3 lungs, and he could do that. That's where you guys got N'Golo Conte. You guys got Leicester did, and then you bought him off him. But
yeah, you've got a point there. To a degree, you've got a point there, Steve. That's what I look at in Conor Gallagher. Don't get us wrong; he does have flashes of good play, tidy on the ball, but ultimately the first thing that you notice about him is he's like a dog chasing the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll run.
Gallagher is a player with a limited skill set, but when he's doing really good, his limited skill set, he does it to a really high level.
Good one outside the area. I think he's underrated outside the area. He will take a snapshot and he will get goals from doing that.
Yeah.
In a team that's dominating the ball. But yeah, I don't think you've got a bit of a point there when the case of ultimately his job has been to break up play.
And you can find that for cheap. You can. That's why you pay
I will
scouts.
keep my dog.
Yeah, that's fine. You could keep. I would. Bro.
I beg, dear God, if you're real, do not let him go to Tottenham.
Bro, we're gonna loan in like Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. We're not worried about Gallagher.
I don't think we will.
James Maddison. Let's say James Maddison comes back and then gets another injury. I'm scared Tottenham are going to come in for Gallagher because they were interested in Gallagher in the summer.
Steve, check your inbox. I've sent you a thing. There was a player, some Swedish young kid called Rooney something.
Rooney Bargi.
Apparently, his representatives have been talking to Newcastle today.
On Twitter, or did you send it on Facebook?
I sent it on Facebook Messenger. It's from Twitter though.
I like Rooney.
His agent's same agent as half the Newcastle squad and the under-21s manager. So it probably has some legs. I haven't seen him play. I've heard a few people say he's a talented kid, and I did see him in the Champions League. But that's all I've really seen of him. Is he?
Yo.
Right, okay.
Yo, absolutely. Hey, TJ Warren in the house too, because fucking TJ, I missed your American Idiot show. I watch on playback, obviously.
Oh, we've got an Arsenal fan on the.
Yeah, because he's got. So talk to me about what's going on with this. Is this breaking news? What's going on with?
We don't think he's coming to Arsenal anymore. He's signing a new contract at Brentford, and then Brentford's going to up his price tag too high for Unai and not Unai, but Emery. I was
going to say, you need a midfielder as well, don't you?
Well, we need we need help all over the pitch. We need another fullback. We need another right winger. We need a striker more than anything, and we need another. I mean, you could argue that we need another 6.
You need a Havertz replacement.
We need a box. we need a box-to-box midfielder that is worth a damn. And Havertz was not it, and we knew he wasn't going to be it. The real ones did anyway, and we got totally fleeced by Chelsea. And we've been talking about it for months, and I'm still upset by it.
So, y'all should go for like a Paulinho. Paulinho's box-to-box. That guy is a
Paulinho. I would take Paulinho in a second. I'd take Paulinho in a second.
Yeah. Arteta will try Havertz at left back.
No, I think that was. No, I don't think that's happening. He likes Zinchenko too much. It's not happening.
He does. He does have a huge crush.
No, no. As long as
it's not beyond the realms of possibility that he would try something like that, though, is it?
Do you know what makes me laugh about social media? It's the fascination people have with Zinchenko crying. Is a guy not allowed to show emotion?
No, he's. Nope. I mean, he's not. No, Chloe. Welcome to toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not allowed to show any emotion here other than anger.
Well, I'm all for men showing emotions. If you all want to,
I know. So is my wife. My wife.
It's literally it's an instinctual thing. It's a biological thing. Men, when they show emotion in tough times, when they are the ones that throughout the fucking centuries they've needed to stand up during difficult moments. Right? That's what it is. It's not he's crying. It's a sign of weak in the sporting sense. It's a sign of weakness, right? That's unless it's like a trophy thing.
As ridiculous as it is.
Yeah.
But it is a sign of weakness. It is.
I challenge anybody to watch A Dog's Purpose and not have a bubble. Like, I'll be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I watched A Dog's Purpose. I was a wreck, man. I'm not afraid to say it on camera. I was a wreck. I knock it off.
That's fair. What's
It's a bit like Marley and Me, but worse.
Harold. Yeah. What movie did you cry about, TJ?
What movie did I cried at the end of Apollo 13 when they made it back? I always tear up a little bit. When everybody's like,
I'm getting flashbacks to when me and my friends went to see The Fault in Our Stars at cinema, and my friend was absolutely bawling her eyes out next to me, right? And I tried to make her happy by offering her a Dorito, but I had none left, so really loud one.
I'm not like, by the way, I'm not like blubbering.
I went, oh no, I've run out of Doritos, but I said it way louder because the movie just went quiet out of nowhere. So the whole cinema just hear me going, oh no, I've run out of Doritos.
I'm not blubbering.
Bawling her eyes out.
Fucking hell.
I'm not blubbering though. When I say cry, I mean like like single tier,
Yeah.
like, oh, this is awesome. Miracle. I cried at the end of Miracle too. I when they beat the Russians.
Have you guys ever heard of V
A hockey
Vendetta?
movie.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
cry at V Vendetta when V gets blown up in the tube.
Hotel for
I cried
Dogs.
because a terrorist died.
Have you seen The Green Mile? No.
Yeah,
What's that?
I've seen the Green Mile. That's a really sad one.
That's one. That's another one.
Yeah. Well, TJ, speaking of crying, who's gonna be crying tomorrow after this game? Newcastle Chelsea. What do you think's gonna happen? Your synopsis.
You guys got a lot of injuries. That's why I think and Chelsea are looking like
using that as an excuse. We wasn't allowed to use that as an excuse.
Usually quite a bit of
That's what he said.
I'm merely making an observation. I'm not saying anybody's. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't care who wins.
Right.
But it's one of those things where it looks like Chelsea's picking up some form, and they gotta be looking to be a little bit more confident after holding Man City's feet to the fire. Like Chelsea looked very, very good going forward. So they look like they're picking up some form. Like obviously, I don't watch Newcastle every game. I don't watch every Chelsea game unless they're about to play Arsenal or are playing Arsenal. But I did watch that Man City Chelsea game, and Chelsea made a little bit of a statement there to say, hey, maybe we're not as mid as everybody thinks we are. So
the only thing they'll be bummed about is they scored 4 against Man City at home. You'd think they'd
be enough.
Yeah. That's the only.
It gives some food for thought, doesn't it? Really, when you think, and especially the players that they've got to come back from injury as well.
Yeah. Exactly. So I just think
we have PSG away as well. We have PSG away.
You guys are gonna get chefed in that game. They're gonna remember the beating you handed them to on the home fixture.
Oh, TJ,
Newcastle is cautious.
TJ, the Monaco game that I just watched PSG play today, they were the better team the second half. Andy watched it with me. It was like Monaco were just pushing guys forward. Golovin was awesome. Balogun had a good game.
Could have had a couple more time.
The kid Akliush came on and was really good. Vanders, they performed well the second half. They were the ones kind of on top. PSG still scored 3. 2 wonder goals and then a mistake. That's the problem. I could see Newcastle doing that.
Be interesting to see how many shots PSG blocked from Monaco in the second half.
Oh, it was a few.
Inside the 18-yard box, because there was quite a few, wasn't there?
Yeah, let me check that out, actually. They had they really were good, man. They were good. So, but I could see us doing that. Second half, 3 block shots.
I'm surprised it's only 3, but there were 3 important blocks as well. Minamino had 1, Balogun had 1, and I can't remember the Golovin maybe the other one.
Yeah, Golovin. Yeah, it was 54% PSG possession, 46 Monaco. PSG had 16 shots, Monaco 14, 11 on target, 7 on target, and then block shots 3 to 4, shots off target 2 to 3. So that is an even game statistically, but yeah, the
had PSG sweating. Let's be honest, when it got 4-2, you had them sweating. It was important that PSG got another one.
Nice goal, yeah, and that's what I think will probably end up happening when we play PSG. I think we could be in that scenario where it's 2-1, and then they score 2 wonder goals, bam, bam, and then it looks awful losing 4-1. That's what it is. Or they could just play us off the park.
It could come down to legs as well, because the chances are whoever starts on Saturday, majority of that starting 11 is going to start on Tuesday, aren't they?
Yeah, like Miley. Yeah. Longstaff's an injury concern.
If Miley starts, I think Miley starts to try and give Longstaff that. You may be fit to play on the bench, but you want to give Longstaff them extra few days so we've got a stronger midfield against PSG, or more experienced midfield.
God damn,
Steve, what did you go with? What did you go with on this one? Did you do a prediction yet?
I haven't done mine yet. I'm still trying to think. Harold's saying 4-3 Newcastle. Big up, Harold.
3-1 Chelsea.
I'm saying 2-1 Chelsea.
I said 3-1 on my show. So
I'm still going 3-0 Newcastle.
Chloe, is that just because you're beaten down and you're being negative, so you don't you
No,
lower
I
your
have my
standards?
reasons. I have
you
my
negative
reasons.
Nelly.
No, my reasons being is because Chelsea never do well at the back of an international break, and Newcastle are due battering a team. Chelsea always provide what team.
And Chelsea away record versus always provide. Chelsea and actually TJ, Chelsea have lost more games to Newcastle away than Man City, Man United, Spurs, and only to Liverpool they have a worse away record. And one more team. So.
Yeah, the only other teams we've lost to more away are Arsenal and Liverpool.
Yeah. So they historically don't do well at St. James's Park, relatively speaking, compared to the others. So that's one thing I could be optimistic about.
The good thing about this one is whoever wins this game, I don't think it can really be taken into factor too much when we play them in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup, because likelihood is both squads are going to be entirely different by then. Well, not entirely, but there's going to be big differences.
Not only that, Chelsea hear the word cup and something final, and that's it. We step up our game.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had some run though, haven't we, in that cup? I mean, if we're going to win it, we're doing it the bloody hard way. Let's be honest.
It'd be a great. I hope so. I would rather win the cup.
Get tickets to that Newcastle match. I'm going to make sure I'm there.
I'd rather win the cup game than tomorrow, to be honest.
I think that's what Newcastle need. You need a cup.
Yeah.
You've got to get a cup.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Our local page, we'll get Chelsea and we'll beat Chelsea, and then we've got Liverpool.
Yeah, and then we got to take them down, and then we have an easy team in the final, though. I think
I already know. There's already a pathway already built. I think you'll either get. I'm pretty sure.
So annoyed because he's not in the Carabao Cup anymore, man.
Oh wait, no, I think it.
Don't bring that up. Don't bring.
No, it's not. I'm pretty sure the pathway's already been to the finals. Already been announced.
It's Newcastle's to lose. I mean, it's Newcastle's or West Ham's to lose.
Liverpool too.
I don't think.
I don't know. I don't know if Liverpool. I don't know if Liverpool are going to take it that seriously.
We get the other team.
Liverpool could take a cup seriously though, TJ, and still play Jota, Nunez, and Doak as their front three. And
I'm still calling a Chelsea-Liverpool final.
We also know whether we're in the Champions League still by then as well.
Yeah.
So we'll know whether we can go for it or
Europa League. I would take Europa.
If we don't get Europa League out of that group, I think it's criminal, because there's no way we've been the worst team in that group. But tables doesn't lie. I suppose it's just been the two Dortmund games, the home one especially. Don't lose that game, and you're in a strong position in the group, and we just had to. Not saying we just did to win that game or get anything, but we did have opportunities.
Yeah, but then the away leg, it was just nothing.
Yeah, it was cool.
Better, that was about it.
Who is still in the Carabao Cup? Because I can't think who is.
It showed why John Linton's in midfielder now.
I swear, whoever wins between Chelsea and Newcastle don't get Liverpool next, because I swear the pathway's already been
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So
I never noticed.
Or no. Oh no. It says next round matches are yet to be determined.
No.
But so who knows? It could be Chelsea-Liverpool final. That was a few years ago.
Well, we haven't got Kepa to fuck up the fucking penalty.
True.
I've got this. So I rate Kepa, right? But I had this as one of my cover photos on Facebook. Hold on, let me get it up because this might take a while.
Oh, where you was?
No, I can't believe it because I'm a Kepa stan and I still took the piss out of this penalty. Where is it? Here it is. Let me get my camera on.
Carl Rossi, we meet again. Carl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't know.
Yeah. What do you? You got Brentford, right, TJ?
Yeah.
I don't want to. Look what I had as my cover photo.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I tell you what. The other week, Nunez. There's got to be a few for them as the sitters he missed.
Fucking laptop. Yeah, Nunez did miss a few. What was it, Luton?
Typically had 2 chances against us and stuck them both bang in the bottom corner.
I rate Nunez. I think
it's just raw.
The thing is, he can afford to miss a lot of the sitters because like they just create so many fucking chances. And like
What you got to worry about is when he starts taking 60-70% of them chances, he's going to be looking at 25 goals a season, and if he's starting every week.
Even if you miss a few of them, he'll score a worldie, and then that's the equalizer, kind of. Yeah, just cut down the sitters. That's all he's got to do. Anyway,
because he's got the attributes to get into the. He's a physical threat in the box, so he's going to get chances there. He's got the quality coming in as well. That's a different strength. Say what you want about him. He's got the quality coming in the box, and he's also got the pace. Create something himself, quick feet. Okay, he's a little bit erratic at times, but he's capable of the unexpected.
Yeah, now Danny agrees. My Liverpool friend in here. I like Nunez. He missed 2 meters again. That was fucked. That was fucked.
It was harder to stick it. It was harder to miss, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You got Brentford. Talk to me about that. What do you feel?
Yeah, so we should win this game. Obviously, David Rea can't play. So we're going with Ramsdale. My guy Dow, if you go back and watch the American Idiot show, he put it very, very well. Ramsdale can resurrect his Arsenal career if he plays well in this game. So I think that he will. I think he's going to play really well. I think the team will come out storming. We do have Gabriel Jesus back. We didn't lose anybody over the international break. Martinelli played well over the international break, except for against Argentina, but the entirety of the Brazil team didn't play well.
They were dog shit. So they pressed well, but that was about it.
Yeah, no, that was about it. And I think that whole game was criminal. I think that whole game was an absolute clown show, including up to and including the crowd, WWE or whatever was going on there.
Yeah.
I think that we should win 3-1. I think. Brentford away, they're no mugs, but we should be able to beat them with the starting 11 that we have. Like, and I think we have Odegaard back. But that means we're still possibly playing Kai Havertz somewhere in the midfield. But I mean, I really want to. Yeah, I know. But I really want to see. I really want to see a Jorginho Rice pivot with Odegaard up top and see if we can get something out of Odegaard. He needs to start performing.
Yeah, Martinelli left wing,
Jesus, and then Saka on the right, and then our normal back of Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, and White with Ramsdale in net. I mean, it's one of those things where we're essentially playing with the same starting 11 that we had in this fixture last season. So we should be winning it, but who knows with this Arsenal.
You lost your past 2 away games in all competitions: the 1-0 Newcastle and the 3-1 West Ham in the cup. Albeit there were things
the 3-1 in West Ham. That was a shambolic 11. You saw that midfield. You knew we were going down. So the team selection was awful. West Ham. I'm not too upset about just because. Newcastle. I'm not too upset about it because we knew what, like, people who watch Arsenal and who were surprised by that game. You could be mad about it because of the way that we played, but if you were surprised by that, like, you're not watching Arsenal. You guys always are so physical with us, especially in the midfield. You guys are out there literally forearm shivering people in the back of the head, and the refs aren't going to do anything about it. It's a rough and physical match every single time. So I wasn't surprised to see us lose. I mean, and that was honestly one of those games at the beginning of the season I had written off as a loss. So it is what it is. Like, I'm not too bothered because before those 2 away fixtures, Steve. I mean, granted, we didn't do well against Lens. That was another really, really bad game. But away in the league, we're good. Stands what we did, the howler we put in against you guys. So I think we should win 3-1. But this team and this manager has a tendency to disappoint me. So we'll see what happens.
Brentford do have a good record against top 6 ever since they got promoted. Also, they do. Yeah, they've beaten Liverpool. They've beaten Man United, which is pretty easy, to be honest.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, Steve Cooper has a good way. I mean, they beat us 3-1 in their first match. 2-0 first match. Thomas Frank, sorry, Steve Cooper's Forest, my bad. Frank has a tendency to have them compete. I mean, they were able to. They played badly against Spurs, in my opinion, and still got a 2-2 draw. So I mean, they're capable of win. They're capable of winning against big teams.
They
but
did
I
the
just
double
don't
against
think we
Man
should win
City
it.
last year. They did
Yeah,
You've got
last
to
year, but
admire them, like-
you gotta have that. You gotta have that in context. So Man City had already won the championship. Do you think they really cared about that game? I don't think so. So I mean, give it to Brentford. They're good, but they also don't have David Raya anymore. I still think we should beat them. I mean, big up to Brentford. I respect them, but I still think we should beat them.
Yeah, I think
Considering the goals that got taken out of their side, you've got to give the manager credit. He didn't panic and go and buy a striker for the sake of it. He stuck with what he's got and played to the strengths.
Right, and I still think they're. I mean, a lot of people had them playing for Europe this season. I still don't. They're still missing a ton of pieces. And yeah, I mean, they're a very resilient side, but we should beat them.
11th. They're 11th.
Yeah, I know.
That's not bad.
And that's where. Well, no, and that's not bad, and that's around where I would expect them to finish too.
Yeah,
I also
I mean,
don't
they
expect
finished
Thomas
like
Frank
ninth
to want
last
to
season.
spend too
So
much. When all he ever did in interviews last season was go, Chelsea have spent this much money, blah blah blah, and even like
He does
press
love to-
conferences that didn't involve Chelsea.
Yeah, he does love fucking talking.
In context, if we get beaten, they do actually beat Arsenal. It'll only be a point behind us.
I think they will beat Arsenal, though.
Really?
Are we going to do score predictions?
Yeah,
I know that's
let's
like
do
Warrior's favourite part of the
Yeah.
stream. Gets
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get
definitely.
the piss out of me.
Definitely. The big one. Man City, Liverpool.
3-2 Man City.
Man City beat Liverpool 4-1 in the last Premier League meeting in April. They've not won consecutive league games against the Reds since a run of 4 between 1935 and
Fucking hell.
Liverpool have won just one of the last 14 Premier League away games against City. 4-1 in November 2015 in Jurgen Klopp's first visit that he had. 4th Premier League meeting between Man City and Liverpool, with both sides starting the day in the top 2. No surprise. Only 3 fixtures have been played more in the competition's history, with Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City taking on Man United 6 times as the top 2. Man City have won their last 23 home games in all comps. 23 fucking wins in all comps. Victory here.
I feel a bit silly now for saying Liverpool are going to win that.
Yeah, you might want to change that.
Liverpool hadn't lost at home for like 4 years or something.
No, that's not losing. Not this is Chloe. This is 23 straight wins.
Oh,
Not draws in there sprinkled in. 23 straight wins. A victory here would equal the record for an English top flight club held by Sunderland in the between December 1890 and April 1892.
And I guarantee if you'd send a Sunderland fan, that's what they'd remind you of.
yeah.
If they have access to information, they're gonna be jizzing their pants, bro. Liverpool have lost just one of the last 23 Premier League away games, gone down 2-1 at Spurs in September. However, they're currently winless in 3 away from home with 2 draws and a loss, and haven't kept a clean sheet in any of their last 7. That Man City one is the craziest out of all of these. 23 wins in all comps at home. That's
mental, isn't it?
So I mean, I'm thinking it's gonna be I'll go on Man City 3-1.
I'm gonna stick with Liverpool to win the game. I don't know why. I just
Okay.
on that
TJ.
note.
I'm predicting a 2-2. It's gonna be a great game. I'm going 2-2 though. 2-2 draw.
They're playing. Liverpool's players been in really good form during the international break too.
I know, but what I will say is, Man City are going to be upset that they didn't get it over the line against Chelsea. You know that Pep is going to be pissed. So, but then again, I don't know, man. I just think it's something. I would normally say it would be a Man City win just because of what happened to Chelsea, but I don't know. I just think Liverpool have something in them. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw.
All right.
I agree.
Chloe, what are you going?
3-2 Man City.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Nobody would be surprised if Man City won tomorrow, to be
So
honest.
you're the widest one in Man City's favour, Steve. Out of all of it.
3-1. Yeah. Sheffield United, Bournemouth. Fuck's sake.
It's a boring game.
Bournemouth.
Best league in the world. Oh, it's a shit game. No. Okay.
What
Bournemouth.
if I sat here and said the Premier League's the best league in the world?
Bournemouth 3-0.
What?
Yeah.
That game is screaming 0-0 to me.
All right.
Slanky's had a bit of form like this season, hasn't he?
Yes, Solanke actually has been in good form. Archer, I do like Cam Archer.
I do like him, yeah.
I like Archer. I'm surprised Villa sold him, but then they've got John Duran, who
I
could
like
be a
Archer
decent
too.
club. I do like Archer. He's it's not like he's your son's name or anything. Yeah, I'll go 3-0. What about you, Andy and TJ?
Go ahead, Andy.
I'll go 2-1 Bournemouth.
Who watches these games? Danny, no, I agree. I'm not watching this one. But I am gonna go. I am going 3-1 Bournemouth. I think Sheffield.
Yeah. They were so good against us. They really were.
They really were.
That's going to be the thing that can kick them on. I think they'll survive this year. They'll do well. I like their manager Ariola a lot. It took some time for them to start clicking.
What's his name?
Andoni Ariola. He's
part of your nipple.
He's Spanish. It is.
Ariola.
For all intents and purposes. Forest Brighton.
Ariola.
Ariola. The Forest Brighton. 2-1. 2-1 Forest.
2-2.
2-0 Brighton.
Because Forest at home are quite good. Their atmosphere is quite good as well.
Forest
brilliant home form, actually. It's good point.
Forest home form has been awesome. They beat Arsenal last year also. Like
second or third best home record in the league, I think.
Yeah. They have a few draws in there. Burnley, Brentford, Luton, but like,
It's only us and Arsenal that's beaten them at home, I think, this season.
Yeah, they haven't been home too much, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
That's a good win against Villa.
That's a quality win. Even though Villa have been great away from home, that's still a fucking good win. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll go 2-0. 2-1. Forest.
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, I said the same thing, Steve. 2-1.
2-2. And Andy, you said 2-0. You said
I'm going Brighton. I've just got a thing. I think that
I step away just for a minute, but I'll be on mic.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
But I was not taking into account Forest's home form when I initially said that, but I'll stick with it. I've said it. I've got to live by it now. So
they're due a win, Brighton. They're due a win. Burnley, West Ham.
West Ham 1-0.
4-1 West Ham.
Oh my god, why am I predicting such low scores and then you come in with 4-1?
Give me 2-2.
What was this? West Ham?
West Ham away to Burnley. Turf Moor.
Oh, Burnley. Yeah, I got a 3-1 West Ham.
Oh god, I'm still sticking with 1-0. I'm not being influenced.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll go 2-2 on that. Yeah, 2-2. Luton Town Palace. Give me a Luton Town 2-0.
Ooh.
I'm going to say TJ in the background.
Ooh.
I'm going to go 2-0 Palace.
I'm going to agree with you, Chloe.
They haven't played each other in 14 years. Or no, longer than that. What is that? 6? That's 18 years. They haven't played since the championship. With the home sides winning 2-1 both. 4 of the 6 top flight meetings between Palace have been draws. Palace have won. Here's the thing. Palace have won just one of their last 8 away league games against Luton. 3 draws, 4 losses. Albeit as
but you're talking they've not played each other for how many years? So it's
I know, but still, that's bro. These things happen a lot. Where it's like, oh, they haven't played in years, but then it like happens. I'll go for a Luton win, baby. Give me the Luton. I still think they'll survive. I'm sticking with my guns. They will survive. They'll do it by hook or by crook.
Luton will.
Everton go down too. But yeah, I'll go 2-0. Luton.
Luton aren't scoring 2 goals. 1-0 Luton.
That's what I'm thinking.
Should be 2-0.
1-0 Luton, baby. Let's go. Come on, Hatters.
Yeah, I can see that. Andy, what are you saying? And Chloe, sorry.
I'm going 2-0 Palace.
Okay.
I agree. I'm going with Chloe 2-0.
Fairs. Newcastle, Chelsea. I forgot what
3-0 Newcastle.
God damn. 2-1 Chelsea.
3-1
Actually, I think
Chelsea.
we might score 1 goal. No, 3-1 Newcastle.
Okay.
Chelsea.
What is it,
Hopefully Nick Pope has a bozo moment.
TJ? What'd you say?
3-1 Chelsea.
3-1. All right, fair.
No, we've got a
Nearly a full house.
Brentford Arsenal.
2-0 Brentford.
No,
What?
TJ would lose.
TJ's face there. I was just looking at his face there.
Yeah.
I'm getting Chloe. I'm getting kicked off YouTube if that happens.
The gloves are off, yeah, like, I think.
Oh my, yeah.
1-0
Yeah,
Arsenal. 1-0.
You can't keep calling them wild predictions, Warrior, when some of them are starting to be right. They're not wild anymore. They're just out there.
True. This is true.
I said the Luton match would be 1-0. What was it, 1-1 in the end? So I was close to that.
Yeah, that is pretty
I
close.
was so unlucky in that game. So unlucky.
Yeah. I'll go 1-0 Arsenal. It'll be tough.
Oh, and I said Wolves would beat Tottenham 2-1. Everyone laughed at me. Look what happened
Oh,
there.
you did. You did. Fuck. Yeah, you're right. Andy, what are you saying, Brentford Arsenal?
1-1 draw.
Wow.
Would you take a draw, TJ? Obviously
No.
not.
What the fuck would he
Absolutely
take?
not.
What?
Absolutely not.
You asked me if I'd take a draw against Tottenham. Is that not asking the same thing?
I'm just saying that I also called the Wolves 2-1 over Spurs. Just saying. Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm sticking with 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1.
Any less than that, I'm gonna be fuming. So
Cheers.
I hope Kai Havertz scores an own goal.
That would be fucking. TJ will be done. Yeah.
And Jorginho.
yeah, Steve, I might have to send you my address for a welfare check.
Definitely. Tottenham Villa. Really good game again.
I think that's going to be a banging game.
Villa are going to win that. 3-1 Villa.
Yeah. That defense ain't looking pretty for Spurs.
I'm basically just trying to see how far I could push my wild takes to the point where Warrior just thinks I'm trolling.
I don't think that's wild.
I don't think that's trolling. I'll go 2-1 Villa, but like they'll be the better team, I think.
Is Madison fit?
Don't
No.
know. I don't know.
He's done until January.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
He's done.
I'll go
January.
3-2 Villa.
Probably.
I don't know how Spurs are scoring 2 goals. I'm going 4-1 Villa.
Yeah, they
Oh,
can.
I think that Spurs score first and then collapse after that.
Yeah, I could see that. Like Son or something. I could see.
Yeah,
that.
Son. I think Son scores. That's exactly what I said, Steve. Yeah, Son scores and then they collapse.
Bit like what they did against.
They don't have a back. They have no back line.
They're also
depending on Eric Dyer. Yeah, they're depending on Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer's so chicken shit. Oh my god.
He's so bad.
What a horrible
Got a feel for him when he scores that worldie against Chelsea and then it gets ruled out.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was fucking. I can't lie. That sucked that was offside. I can't lie. That would have been hilarious. Yeah, I'll go 2-1 Villa because Vicario has been awesome for them and he'll make some wonder saves.
How long can that last? That's
he is no, but TJ, he is that. I watched him at Empoli, bro. Like the guy is the real deal. He's not like a top 3-4 keeper in the world, but like top 5 in the Prem. Yeah, I can see
easy. That. No, he's been the best goalkeeper in the Prem this season so far.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, definitely. But I'll still go 2-1 Villa.
Tottenham's also lost the centre half as well. I'm the Dutch kid.
Yeah, Van
de Ven. Yeah,
he's been awesome. He's been awesome for them. Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Everton, Man United, fucking hell.
1-0.
I would love it if Everton beat Man United.
Oh, I'm going with Chloe. I'm just gonna spoiler alert. I'm going 1-0 Everton too.
Yeah, 1-0.
2-1 Everton.
Man United won this exact fixture 2-1 last season. Last winning back-to-back away league games against Everton in 07 September. Jesus. Damn, Everton have lost 39. Everton have lost 39 times to Manchester United in the Premier League. 10 wins and 13 draws in the other. And could become the first side to lose 40 games to a single opponent in the competition's history.
Also got to remember, though, they've never been relegated from the top flight.
Yeah, they have.
Not in Premier League, so
Yeah. Everton are looking to secure successive Premier League wins for the first time since October 2022. Though the Toffees have alternated between not winning and winning in their previous 8 matches. So it's been win, loss, win, draw, win, like that kind of thing. Damn. After losing their 2 opening away games in the EPL this season, just like last year, Man United have each won. They've won each of their last 3. It's their longest run in any competition since 10 games.
there's a question for you, Steve.
Yeah.
And Connell,
Yeah.
if Everton beat them tomorrow, does he lose his job eventually?
No, he'll lose his job when they play Liverpool. That's the one. It'll be. They always, my Man United friend always, Flawless. He always says, or is it Flawless or it's one of them where it's like, no, it is Flawless. He says they sack or get rid of players way after they should have, like a month after, like managers and shit. Like Ole should never have lasted to that Watford game. They should have sacked the fuck out of him like a while before that.
It's a bit like Chelsea with Potter. At the time we sacked Potter, we may as well have kept him until the end of the season.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I had way more trust in him in the champ because at the time we sacked Potter, the only thing we had to fight for was the Champions League, and I had way more faith in him winning as it than fucking Frank Lampard. Imagine sacking your manager a week before Real Madrid, and then you bring in Frank fucking Lampard.
That's a huge L. That's a
My
massive
3-year-old would have done better.
Because it went so well the first time.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
See, Gerard's ripping it up in Saudi Arabia as well, man.
I actually watched Al Nasser. I watched Al Nasser play today. They got some players.
The fuck was that?
They got some good play. Yeah, I'm going Everton 1-0. I think the whole world is, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is exactly like the Wolves Spurs game. Because everybody was like, Wolves are gonna win that. Wolves are gonna win that. Wolves, it's gonna be one of them games. But yeah. No.
The thing that gets me with this game is you just know Everton are probably going to be the better side, and then the last couple of minutes.
Penalty to Man United.
That's been the way it's been
in.
going. I mean, fucking Burnley. Their game against Burnley. Their games against Sheffield. They have made molehills or mountains out of molehills against the bottom half of the table.
Yeah.
That's why I think they're finishing out of Europe. I think like
their next 3 away games are from hell. By the way, you have pissed off Scousers. Then you got pissed off Turkish people throwing chairs and knives at you. Then you have angry Geordies probably after 2 straight L's. That's not going to be fun for them. That's not going to be fun for them at all, bro. Like, I would be shocked if they get 3 from 3. I would be shocked. They could scumbag it, but
Galatasaray battered them for periods in the other game.
Won too. And they won too. So they performed better and got the win. That's the thing. So yeah, they'll beat them in Turkey. They'll beat them in Turkey. Then what's the last game? It's Fulham Wolves. Fuck's sake.
Draw.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. What?
Who the fuck decided to televise this Monday game?
Monday night.
Oh, that's so
that?
confusing to me. The only explanation I can think of is neither of them are in Europe.
Yeah.
So that'll probably be it.
Yeah. Raul Jimenez derby.
1-1.
They just kind of score for them, can't they? And they Wolves both got the same problem. They haven't really got an informed striker.
Yeah. I'll go Wolves 1-0.
I'm going 1-1.
Wolves 1-0, I think.
I'll go for the big man at Wolves to get the winner 1-0. Kalajdzic, or whatever his name is, off the bench.
Oh, Kalajdzic.
I still can't believe Diego Costa played for them.
For like
don't ask.
Maybe like an E?
For like a cup of coffee. I'm going 2-1 Wolves.
Wolves are unbeaten in their last Wolves are unbeaten in all 6 of their league meetings with Fulham since 2018. 3 draws, 3 losses. That's not bad.
2-1 Wolves.
Yeah, they have a shit record versus Wolves. Yeah, I'll go Wolves 1-0. Defo.
I need to start writing down my predictions.
Huh?
Oops,
I did not mean to. Yeah.
It's always the same, isn't it, though? When you get the predictions right, The next time you're on the stream, you never remember to go, oh, by the way, I did get that right. As soon as you get one wrong, someone's plumbing quick to remind you.
Oh, me
Yeah,
and Warrior
they'll
have
never
our
give
own
you
little-
credit. They'll never
Oh.
give you credit. But
They'll never give you credit, but they'll make fun of you for sure.
Yeah,
It's a bit
Warrior.
like Steve on his Twitter about Mason Mount. He made a prediction that Mason Mount wouldn't get 2 goals this season. We got a 5 bet on it. And then miraculously I checked my Twitter and it's, you're in there, boy.
Oh, I knew
It's
that
looking
was
good.
gonna. It was too easy to predict. I don't know why people.
In my defence, I was rather under the influence drunk after a Newcastle win when you made that bet with us.
I think my most amazing prediction this season, like there was these people pretending to be in the nose on Twitter during the transfer window. So I took the piss out of them and tweeted with alarm bell emojis and ticks going, one of Reece James or Chilwell's going to get injured and the vice captaincy is going to be passed to Enzo, and it actually happened. And I was like, lol,
You acted
you're
like
all wrong with your in the know gimmick. I was right, and mine was a joke.
That's fucking hilarious. God damn. Yeah. 4-0 Everton win. Yo. I don't think Everton
Whoa.
goals.
I think he definitely would be getting sacked if that happened.
Oh yeah.
I hope it
No,
does.
if that happens, no, Ten Hag's done. If that happens.
And if it isn't, then he'll get his ass handed to him in either Turkey or Newcastle. That's what's going on.
There's no way they win in Turkey. They're not winning.
Yeah, fuck
They're
no.
not winning against
Galatasaray
Galatasaray.
actually have a good. I watch Gala, and they actually have a good team.
They'll drop the pants, I think, against Galatasaray.
Even when Davison Sanchez tried to hand them the game, they couldn't do it. Like it's over for United in the Champions League. It's over.
They're fucked.
Why are we talking about this still?
I don't know. Any bold predictions of the weekend, guys? Player's gonna score a hat trick or some bullshit. I don't know.
Sanchez to get sent off.
Which one? What?
Eddie Nketiah to score for Arsenal.
You wanted a bold prediction. There you go.
No. Robert Sanchez. Oh.
Wait, who do you think I was on about?
Sanchez gets sent off. Oh.
I was trying to figure out who you're saying Sanchez. I'm like, what's Sanchez in the Premier League? The fuck?
Oh yeah, I'll go.
Oh yeah, Robert Sanchez.
Red card in the Man City Liverpool game.
Ooh, there's a shout.
Holland hat trick.
Oh, don't say that.
Harvey not fit.
My captain Nicholas Jackson. I hope he gets a trick.
Why are you captaining Nico Jackson?
Nico Jackson.
Nico
Jackson scored the.
Every time I took the captaincy off him, the one time he then decides to go and score a hat trick against fucking Tottenham. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
Nico Jackson, that was the worst hat trick in Premier League history.
I don't care. Hat trick's a hat trick. That
Exactly.
is now the Nicholas Jackson
Exactly.
stadium.
Literally, someone's nana could have scored that hat trick, couldn't it? But at the same time,
Yeah, Andy, I was about to
in the Premier
say,
League.
if Andy, if fucking Wilson or Gordon or whoever scored a hat trick against Sunderland and smashed them, we wouldn't care how shit the hat trick.
no, it couldn't. It could have come off his.
Not only that, it was just good to
Could've
see
come
that
off
we
his
could actually score a
nutsack.
goal.
Could have come off his nutsack. Nobody would care about.
Like, it couldn't have come to a better player at a better time. As well.
Yeah, because he did well in the Man City game. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so my bold prediction, I'm going Holland hat trick. Chloe's going for Sanchez red card. What are you
I'm
saying?
going to go for Bosalai to score 2.
Zobozlai 2 goals. Damn, okay. TJ, what's your bold?
Yeah, I said
make this a weekly thing. I like that.
Yeah, it's fun. I said red card in Liverpool Man City.
That's
Who
fair.
do you think? Just to make it a bit more bold.
Let me think here. Who do I want to win? I want Liverpool to win, obviously.
You shouldn't let
Van Dijk red card. That would make sense. I can see that.
That makes the most sense, but I want somebody on Man City to do it. Akanji.
Rodri again.
Akanji.
Akanji red card. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Word.
Kyle Walker, maybe?
I don't know about Kyle
What
Walker.
is right is that I let my predictions get the better of me. I'm a very I told you so. If Sanchez gets sent off tomorrow now, my first reaction is going to be, I fucking told you so. Then I'm going to be like, oh, shit.
No.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen, though, Steve? On the chat earlier on when I was on about Enzo Fernandez, he's as effective as a limp dick at the edge of the box. He's going to score from the edge of the box tomorrow, and it's just going to happen.
I don't think he's going to start.
Nah, he's starting. He's starting. There ain't no fucking way. There ain't no way. And Newcastle away. And nah,
but I think he needs rest.
rest
I think
from
that's
what?
part of the reason for why he's not.
The motherfuckers they play midweek. What the fuck's a rest for?
Enzo Fernandez has played every single fucking game for us, apart from like one.
Which
since
was
he
against
joined.
what? The fucking League One team that you played at home in the Carabao?
Blackburn? No, not
Wimbledon. Whatever the fuck it was.
I don't care. Like that's part of the reasons why
Played every
he's
midweek game.
fatigued. I don't give a shit.
You need rest from Argentina, I guess. The flight, or you could be a flight merchant, but like I don't know. He's playing tomorrow. He's definitely fucking playing tomorrow. But anyway, anything else? Anything else you guys wanted to talk about? Any other interesting?
I did spot that next week's game Arsenal play Wolves at home. I do think Wolves will get a sneaky little 1-0 win.
Oh
my
fuck!
goodness.
No way.
You're just out for me, Chloe, is what you're doing. You're out for
Yeah,
us.
you're an Arsenal fan. Of course I'm gonna be out for you.
My goodness. It's okay. Everybody, they
Wolves
hate us.
could be tricky, but
What's the chances on Isaac getting on the bench? I think is a big question for us, and vital for us really as well, because that means we've either got him starting, getting an hour out of him, or if we're chasing the game 0-0 or 1-0 behind, we've got something off the bench to change the game. You can either Isaac on the left or you can go up top. Or I think that's going to be. We've got to have someone of some effect off the bench, because ultimately we haven't got much off the bench.
Yeah. No, I think if Isak starts, my confidence level goes up because it's like clearly he's fit enough to go. That'd be huge. That'd be huge.
I've got a sneaky suspicion he might. I don't know. Just the way Eddie Howe was in his press conference when they were asking about a couple of injuries, he was like, "Well, I'm not gonna answer the question because I don't want to give too much away on."
Yeah.
So maybe he's got something up his sleeve tomorrow.
Yeah, I could see it. Definitely. TJ, anything else to add, bro?
No, man. Thanks for having me on. I sorry I was a little. I appreciate you. I was a little late jumping into the chat. I appreciate you shooting me the link. It's always fun to chop it up with you guys. And then obviously, Chloe, nice to meet you. Even though
you too.
You're wild with your predictions, but hey, you might be right.
Lewis Hall to score the winner tomorrow. There we go. Well predicted.
Lewis Hall can't play.
That's what your biggest rival.
Oh shit!
Right. Yeah. See, Danny's with me, and Kanji's going to screw up tomorrow. Danny's saying own goal tomorrow. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see a Liverpool win tomorrow, just to make things interesting at the top of the table. But anyway, no, Steve, thanks for having me, man. I got to run. I got to go get some food.
Take care, buddy.
Peace out,
Take care, guys.
Stay safe, man.
Peace out. Yeah, good shit. Love TJ. Go subscribe TJ Warren TV. 100%. Go fucking do it. Yeah. Anything else you guys wanted to add?
Any subjects?
There you go.
Any subjects in the chat?
Yeah. Anybody got anything? No. Cool. All right.
Subscribe to Steve's OnlyFans, everyone.
That's Steve saying I'm hungry and I want to end this stream, isn't it?
I might go order a Domino's. But
so much.
You know what? I was literally just about to say, I bet he goes and orders pizzas. Like, my score predictions might be shit, but me predicting that Steve wants pizza always hits.
Never, ever, ever, ever wrong. I fucking love pizza. But
I don't know how he's not like a house end, honestly. I don't know. Every time he talks to me on the I was eating.
Because I
exercise. Are you going to the game tomorrow, Andy?
No. I've not been. Last couple of years, I've only been to 2 games. That's just, cut a long story short, the little one's too much. Sorry? I missed what you said. Sorry, Chloe Long.
A fake fan.
Oh, yeah, you're totally fake.
Yeah, fake fan. That's what it is.
Wait, do you live near
I prefer to be an armchair supporter. That's it. It's easier.
Because you.
I don't want to climb the stairs at St James's Park either.
I just got too much on at home, unfortunately.
Oh, sorry.
On that note.
Yeah. Check out.
I feel bad now.
Don't be daft, man.
You're fine.
No, I was just trying to be a sarcastic bitch. That's what I know.
All good. I'll get you back sometime.
Yeah.
When she goes to the Leicester game, I'm going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm there on whatever his fucking name is. Caesar Salad Watch.
Cassidy.
I'm just gonna call him Caesar Salad. Caesar's
C
first name.
squared.
Please.
C squared. You could do that. You could do C squared because Caesar Cassidy. But yeah,
Cassidy.
yeah. Watch along tomorrow. Go check that out. Me, Jimmy, Spliff, Chloe. That'll be a fun time.
I'll be on the drinks.
Go check that out. I will too. So yeah, go check that out, people. Anyways,
Vodka eye shot, Steve.
hit the likes, all that good stuff. Thank you for the comments.
Subscribe to Steve's OnlyFans. Links in the in the description.
Facts. But yeah, peace out, people. Have a good one. Hit the likes.
Take care, everybody.